This is note to the parents and the teachers. Dear parents, teachers, we all know that parents are the first teachers, but sometimes we need a little reminder. The objective of every parent teacher is to make sure that they bring up the child to become a contributing adult who is an asset to the society. In order to be a socially responsible person, one need to have amongst others the following characters as integrity, respect, empathy, responsibility, fairness, courage. Children need to know what to stand for and what to stand against. This will guide their behavior and give them a guideline as to what to do and what not to do in life. As a parent, becoming a role model is unavoidable. It happens by default. From the moment your child begins to look up to you as the provider and the caregiver. In fact, in their formative years, children look up not only to their parents but also their teachers as authority figures. Hence, both parents and teachers automatically become positive and negative role models. It is important to be a good role model because attitudes get transferred from one generation to next. So, character building does not begin when a child is born. It starts perhaps 100 years before. You can help your child, student, become a good human being, a good citizen, and successful individual by ensuring three things. Number one, be a good role model because children emulate persons, teachers. They learn more from examples and actions than words. Number two, appreciate and encourage positive behavior. Always, this is the duty of parents and teachers that they always appreciate students, their children's. Appreciation is an emotional reward. Any behavior that gets rewarded gets repeated. Appreciation makes children feel good, which in turn leads to an elevation of their self-esteem and they get motivated to repeat the positive behavior. Please ensure, third point, please ensure that you spend at least 5 minutes with your child, students daily, making them practice the auto suggestions and visualization. Your commitment to practice is the determine the character building of your child or student. Socially responsible behavior is a skill that can be taught and transferred from one generation to the other. Teaching social responsibilities is a parental obligation which requires discipline. We have entered time in which it has become unavoidable for both parents to work, leading to a situation in which parents want to make the most of every moment that they spend with their children. I see many parents shying away from disciplining their children because of the mistaken notion that disciplining children creates unpleasantness between the parent and the child. I would like to remind all such parents that parenting is not a popularity contest. It is about bringing up kids to be responsible adults who are able to face the changes and challenges strewn in their life's path with a smile and emerge victorious. Disciplining need not always be harsh. Gentleness is as effective as, or perhaps more effective than, harshness in disciplining as a child. In fact, disciplining is an act of love. Teaching discipline in child is called correction, whereas disciplining in adulthood comes as punishment. Only teachers and parents correct the word punishes. What character need for education at the school level? Today's children have become tech savvy and are very comfortable with computers to the point that they now feel uncomfortable with people. However, the fact remains that technology has always been a tool and computers have no feelings or emotions. One can't build relationships with inanimate objects like computers and spend life with them. I have often heard it about said that the last century belonged to technology. I feel that every century has belonged only to people who can deal with people and build relationships. This is so because though you can always buy technology and technicians, you can't buy relationships. Even the worthiest person in the world will have no create and nurture relationships as he or she can't buy them. Just like the centuries that have passes by. The future also belongs to those who can spell relationships with we and not me. So far, this is the responsibility of teachers and parents. If you want to make nation healthy, wiser and proactive, responsible, so you have to take the responsibility to make them responsible, disciplined, courageous, proactive, and wiser.